As many of you know, I was falsely arrested with force on December 2nd of 2022. And I filed a lawsuit against the Guilford County Sheriff's Department back then. Something I didn't know, and it's very important for you to know, is that in North Carolina, you cannot bring a 42 USC 1983 civil action against a government entity in North Carolina. You can bring it, but it's not going to get very far because North Carolina did something that is they have given permission to be sued in case of a civil infraction violating your civil rights. And what that does is it takes it out of the federal courts. So what you need to do in North Carolina, which is really ridiculous, it gives them a type of immunity from being sued under the federal code. But what you need to do if you feel like you have been, your civil rights have been violated in North Carolina, you need to file a T-O-R-T, a tort claim against the government agency. All right. That's either um, a state department or a local or county department. You need to file a tort claim. And that's done in Raleigh. You take your case there and you file it there in Raleigh. Okay. So that was something I didn't know. I just jumped into it and I started the lawsuit, and it's been progressing. But had I known about that, I would have done it differently. Now, um, I was assaulted. I was falsely arrested and assaulted by a former deputy who not more than a month, maybe a little more than a month after that, he was given the choice of being fired or terminating his employment with the sheriff's department because he allegedly, and I can't get the information right now if he what happened with his case. I'm trying to get that. I'm going to check on Monday again. I have to go through the court clerk. Um, I filed for an open records request through their next request system, and they tell me that they don't have those records, even though I believe they're open to the public. But as I was saying, I filed my 42 USC 1983 case, and most of it has gone through a federal magistrate judge. And what he has done is set forth his recommendations. One of those recommendations was that I could not pursue my civil suit against the sheriff's department, a number of sheriff department employees, but I was allowed to continue my suit against the officer that falsely arrested me. He is still, through his attorneys, trying to get qualified immunity. Now, everything that, and since I filed my case incorrectly, really. Um, they're trying to block me from getting discovery. Well, what is discovery? Discovery is all those documents, reports, use of force, arrest reports, that and internal documents, memos, and possible recordings of interviews with the officers about what happened on that day. And I'm trying to get all that. And the deputy his attorneys are trying to prevent me now from getting that information for my lawsuit against him because my lawsuit against the deputy has been allowed to proceed so far. Um, if I had done it the correct way, I probably would have gotten all that. So I'm just hoping that, in the interest of justice, that the judge that is now overseeing the pretrial, I've made it that far, um, will allow me to continue to get discovery, because I know that none of the police reports are going to line up with the video, the actual video that I have. And so what I'm doing right now is just waiting and hoping that the judge will allow me to proceed and get the required discovery that I need, so I can have it in time to do. Well, next thing is interrogatories and depositions. And I need those in time to do that. I need to see what they put in their reports, what was going on with the use of force, and everything else. So I'm waiting to get all that. And once I get that, um, I'll be able to proceed. Right now, I don't know uh, what's going to happen. But if you guys would like to see what happened, watch the whole video, go back on my YouTube channel and bring up Unlawful Arrest. And you can watch that whole thing and make your own determination whether you think that I was arrested lawfully. Now, the charges, just so you know, while you're watching this, the charges that the deputy charged me with was trespassing. The next charge was assault on a government official, which he claimed I either pushed him in the chest with my hand or took my security tray and shoved it into his chest. Um, I think if you watch the videos very closely, you won't see any of that. And there was another charge with delay, um, hinder, delay, whatever that is. But on the bottom where he said the charge of hindering and delaying was because I refused to give him my identification. And in North Carolina, you do not have to. Hi, Kitty. In North Carolina, you do not have to identify unless you're involved in a traffic stop. So that's where I am now. If you'd like to keep up to date on what I'm doing, please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll get back to it uh, with after I have my pre-trial and see what's going on, and if I get to do my discovery and do all that, I'll keep you guys informed. Anyway, thank you for listening and tuning in. I appreciate you.